It's the $1 Million Organizer Show. Tips for professional union organizers. Win more campaigns, balance work and family, and leave the competition in the dust. Now here's your host, Bob Odie.
Hello, union organizers. Today I've got 3 photography tips for union organizers that I'll be sharing with you. But first, let's talk about the economy. Things have been tough. JCPenney is filing for bankruptcy. Neiman Marcus, Souplantation, Pier 1 Imports, and Hertz Rent-A-Car. Also, Kroger recently stopped their hero pay, an extra $2 per hour that they were paying their employees to work during the COVID-19 crisis. Let's hope they change their mind on that. Goldman Sachs is predicting 25% unemployment right here in the U.S. Now, the 3 photography tips that I have, these are things that I've learned over the years taking photos for my union, and my pictures have been published. I took the cover photo of my union's journal. I've had photos that have appeared on record albums and in labor magazines, etc. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. It's very true. Pictures have power. You can use photos on flyers, websites, banners, brochures, organizing bulletin boards. We covered that in a previous episode. You can use photos in your email newsletter and PowerPoint presentations. I'm working on one right now. You can use them on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's so many uses for photos, and you want to make sure that you have the best photos that represent in a great way your brand. Now, this is not a commercial for Pixabay, but if you've never taken a look at Pixabay, you might want to go there now because Pixabay.com, spelled Pixabay.com, they have professional photos, and these are licensed photos that you can use commercially. So you might want to take a look at what they offer. On their website, the top portion, those actually cost money. But below that, there's a lot of free photos that you can use, and they're fantastic photos. These are professional photos. If you choose some of those, you're going to be in great shape. But if you decide to take your own photos, here are 3 tips that I've got for you to make your photos really the best that they can be. Number 1 is keep the eyes at 1/3. That's 1/3 down from the top of the photo. Some cameras will allow you to add these lines, the 2 lines that go vertically and 2 that go horizontally. And you can line them up, the top line, with the pupils of the person that you're taking a picture, the subject. So if you can get the eyes at 1/3 and in the center of the photo as well, you'll have some photos that are great. Makes all the difference in the world. Tip number 2 is to choose whether to have a photo that's portrait or landscape. If you're going to take a picture of an individual, you almost always want to go portrait. In other words, you're going to turn the camera up and down, and take the photo. If you're taking a picture of a group of people, 2 or more, you're going to want to turn the camera on its side and take a landscape shot. There are almost no exceptions, unless there's, say, someone on a beach and you want to show the whole beach in the background or something like that. But again, if you're going to take pictures, choose portrait or landscape. For an individual, it's almost always want to go portrait. Tip number 3 is have as many people in the shot as possible. People like to see themselves. And even if they don't see themselves in the photo, they like to visualize themselves in the photo. So if you're taking pictures of members, get as many members in the shot as you can. So there you have it, my 3 photography tips for union organizers. Have a successful week.
Thanks for listening. We hope that you'll subscribe to the show on Apple Podcasts or anywhere you listen to podcasts. Give us a 5-star review and let us know what you'd like to hear the $1 Million Organizer talk about. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram @Union Organizer. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.